What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on PLTR ticker. And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will show you some potential news that might affect the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should you expect next from the price action. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point when we hit 0.618, 0.65, when we hit this golden pocket. Let me clean the chart a little bit. And as you can see, I pulled this Fibonacci retracement tool from this bottom to this top because I identified two waves. At that moment it was only two impulsive waves. This was the first one, these 5 waves. On a greater scale, on a slightly greater scale, it forms only one wave. Next one we have these 5 waves, and it is also next wave, and we have the confirmation of volume, and the most probable it was the third wave, third impulsive wave, and that's why I pull Fibonacci retracement tool from this bottom to this top. And right here I've told you that we hit the most probable level of trend reversal, and you can start to accumulate your position right here if you want to catch the swing trade, or potentially it is a quite decent entry point for the long term as well. And as you can see, we went higher from this point, and technically you potentially might be up to 7%, and for now from this entry point the price is about 4% higher. And let me remind you that we also have several more entry points, the most recent ones. One of them was right here at this very bottom. Second one was right here when I told you to add to your position, because we had, let me show it to you right here, because we had this double bottom pattern, and this green bar is also our accumulation point, but it is quite long term, and I projected for when the asset was up here. And basically I have to say that I nailed the majority of these actions, and I have to say that our next accumulation point was right here. We nailed this bottom, and on top of that, let me show you right here we have very good catch right here at around $17 price point, and from this point you might be up for about 53% already. And I have to say it is not the end of this rally, and in my technical analysis I will show you what should we expect next. But for now, let's continue with the fundamentals of this company, and let's start with the company profile. Palantir Technologies builds and deploys software platforms for the intelligence community in the United States to assist in counter-terrorism investigations and operations. The company provides two main products. It is a Palantir Gotham, a software platform for government contracts, and Palantir Foundry, a platform for commercial contracts. And I don't want to dive deep into their financials, you can do it by yourself. And on top of that, in just several sessions on November the 9th, we will see their earnings report right here, as you can see. And this earnings report might be a very good catalyst for the price of this company, because we don't have any catalysts at all for now. That's why our price action is pretty much moving sideways, and we don't have much volume with this movement. This means the market is awaiting for new catalysts. And during this period we have several articles. First of all, right here on Seeking Alpha on November the 2nd, we have this article that is titled "Palantir, risk reward is not in your favor for the long run." And you can read this article also by yourself, and you can define what should you expect from this company. On top of this news, we have another news, but with a different sentiment, and this news is bullish, and it's titled "Palantir, what growth could mean for price in 2025 and beyond." And I also have to say that this article is quite interesting as well, but it is nothing but a projection, and it is nothing but some kind of assumption what you need to have right now, how many shares you need to have right now to reach $1 million in 2025. And it is just simple math. And let me show you this article on Yahoo Finance on November the 4th. We have this: is Palantir Technologies stock overvalued or undervalued? And this article is quite interesting, and they have several approaches to calculate its overvalueness or undervalueness. I don't know if I use correct words because English is not my first language, I'm sorry for that. And they use several metrics. One of them is price to earnings, it is a PE ratio right here. Next one is price to earnings to growth, PEG ratio. And another one, price to sales. And let me quote you the verdict. At its current price, Palantir stock appears to be extremely overvalued based on a sampling of common fundamental valuation metrics. And I agree with this statement that using these metrics, this company is overvalued. But I have some counter arguments about its price, and I will show you in just several minutes. But right here with this article and potentially with this forecast, as you can see, we have several ratings on tip ranks, and only one of them suggests to buy, 3 suggest to hold, and 3 suggest to sell. And the average price is $24.33. And for now, we have about 6.85% of downside potential with this price action, and even the higher price target is $31. And let me show you that $31 is our price target right here. We have it when I mark this setup. And we also don't have any major news from the institutional investors. So we have pretty much some kind of sideways movement because some companies added to their position and some companies reduce their positions. And we don't have much new positions and we don't have much closed positions. This means market is awaiting for something, and this something will be in a matter of several days. Basically in 5 days we will have their earnings report. And in this point, in my opinion, we will see some new contracts and we will see the most updated numbers. And these numbers will allow us to make some projections of upcoming targets. And I have to say that in my opinion, we will see very good numbers in a matter of 5 days. And this will be a good positive catalyst. And the only downside for this company that I see in the near future is when the Federal Reserve will start the tapering process, and this process will drastically impact in a negative manner all growth stocks, and Palantir is one of them. That's why you have to be prepared for the plan B, potential plan B, and you have 2 possibilities. First of all, you can leave any of your positions if you will see some kind of bad news from Federal Reserve. Or if you're a long-term holder, you will have a more attractive average price and you can accumulate your position on every red, potentially daily or weekly candle. And this price action will lead you to more profits in the future. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So let's take a look more thoroughly on this recent price action. And in my opinion, we also formed 5-wave structure in here. This means potentially we finished all 5 waves on this smaller scale, and potentially we finished all 5 waves on a greater scale. This means from this bottom to this top, it is only 1 wave. And this means we can project some targets by measuring this movement from the very bottom to the very top. And let me clean the chart a little bit again. And to measure this movement, I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this bottom to this top. And potentially we might have these levels as our entry levels for the long-term investment in this company. And they are 0.32 at the price point of $25.37. Next one 0.5 at $24.92. And the golden pocket, as usual, it is ranging between $24.36 and $24.48. So, in my opinion, we have to complete our movement to the downside with this price action, because potentially we might have this retracement, ABC correction, and if it is the top of our B wave, we might see some lower price action with the bottom of the C wave. And that's why we have to be prepared for this. But our target, medium-term term target is still here, is still at this at the top of this channel. Let me show you more thoroughly what is this channel about. And I connect all the bottoms and all the tops right here. And this price action below this channel is just a week on a weekly time frame. If I switch to this, you can see that we have only week below this range, and that's why I connect the bodies on the weekly time frame, because it is the long-term channel. So I think from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. We still have very good chances to have about 24% of potential profits in medium-term swing trades. And if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!